What is up, YouTube? It's Mr. Southern Mods here. Today I'm going to be doing a deck tutorial, or whatever you want to call it. Kind of new to these. I've only posted one in the past, but this one's actually going to be a lot more popular. It's the UA deck. You know, everybody knows it. And this one, actually, I take to tournaments, and it's really consistent. And I actually do pull off some FTKs, or OTKs, which you guys know as first turn kills. Anyways, I'm going to start with the monsters here. So really, there's going to be, in this deck, there's going to be 4 level 4 monsters. I know that sounds pretty bad, but if you know what UAs are, then you'll pretty much understand why that is. So you're going to have one Summoner Monk. The entire reason I use Summoner Monk for this deck is just to bring out a UA midfielder, which honestly, I bring out pretty quickly, and sometimes I don't even need midfielder. But he's always nice to have whenever you have UA Stadium. Really, that's the only time I use him. So you're going to need one Summoner Monk. Obvious reasons, you're going to need 3 midfielders. And then once you get there, then this is going to be your attacking right here. You're going to want to have 3 sluggers. Slugger is going to be your main attack card. And as you can see right here, its effect is, you know, whenever you go to attack, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So yeah, this is going to be your main attack card. Now really, if you want to, you can attack with Playmaker, but honestly, I only use him for that 800 boost in attack that I add on to Slugger. So that's the only purpose he serves. Whenever you have UA Stadium out on the field, you want to switch between, like, you know, main phase you want to bring out Slugger and Playmaker, then after your main phase, you go into your battle phase, do your attacks, go to main phase 2, and you want to bring out at least 1 perfect ace. I'll show you its effect right here. If my phone can focus. There we go. You can special summon this card, blah, blah, blah. During your opponent's turn, you can discard 1 card to negate the effect of an activation or whatever, activation effect, and then you can destroy the card. So you're going to want to have at least 1 of these whenever you're actually playing. So I would run 3 perfect aces just because it's that good of a card. So 3 perfect aces, 3 playmakers, 3 sluggers, 3 midfielders, 1 summoner monk. Now for Goalkeeper, it's got a really good effect too. I would run 3 of these. Its effect is, once it zooms in, you can target 1 UA monster you control once during this turn. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. This is a quick effect. So this is actually really good, and especially that it counts as a quick effect, you're going to want to run 3 of these. So really perfect, if you can get perfect ace out on the field and a Goalkeeper or 2, then you have a really strong defense. I like to, normally if I'm playing a really good opponent, I like to have at least 2 perfect aces with 2 Goalkeepers. Now this right here, you're just going to want to run 2 block backers. He's good, but I don't mainly use him except for defense. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can change their battle position, and if you do, negate their effects. It's a pretty good card. I mean, really, UAs have no weak links. And you're going to be running mainly no traps in this whatsoever. So UA Power Jersey right here, you're going to want to have 3. I have no idea why I have 2. Or you want to run 2. You want to run 2 or more. Anyway, so this card is broken. It basically, you give it the Slugger, it gains 1,000 attack. If it destroys a monster, it can attack twice. Any battle damage calculation is then doubled. So you give this to Slugger, he attacks, and let's say the opponent takes 1,000 life points. Well, that's doubled. Then now he's taking 2,000, plus he can attack again. So he's attacking for 33 without UA Stadium or Playmaker. That's doubled, which sets it to 6,600 life points. So yeah, this is where your FTK is coming from, and it's broke. For obvious reasons, you're going to want to have UA Stadium, because whenever you have this out in the field, you summon UA midfielder, which allows you to search for a UA card in your deck, and then you just bounce it back. So yeah, that's good for bringing out offense or defense, depending on what's in your hand. And then I like to run 2 terraformings. I feel like 3 is just a little bit crowded. Right here, it's kind of obvious. You're going to want to run 3 reinforcement of the armies for midfielder. And then right here, I like to run 3 reasonings, just because, you know, it helps you special summon more. Now here's a card that people don't normally run in their UAs, Star Blast. You basically pay 500 life points per star to decrease the stars of a monster in your hand so you can normal summon it, or synchro, or whatever you want to do. I use this to bring out Slugger, or Perfect Ace, or whatever I need to bring out at the time. It helps whenever I don't have a midfielder. Then you're going to want to have 3 Monarch the Stormforce so you contribute. And then you're going to want to run 3 MSTs. You're going to want to do a turnover, at least 1 turnover tactics. Whenever you have 2 UAs out on the field, you just bring this out, and then you can search for 2 more UAs from your deck with different names and then summon them to the field by returning the 2 UAs that were on your field. Now here's a little bit different. I like to run Shrink because it helps whenever opponents get those high attack monsters. Raigeki, currently right now when I'm recording this video, is not banned. It may be banned in the future, not sure, but if it's not banned, you should check it out. Just, you know, search TCG ban list on Google if you don't already know. And definitely have one of these in your deck, and a Dark Hole as well. Now let's go for the side deck, the amazing side deck. This is all you're going to really want to run. Royal Decree. You're just going to want to have 2 of these for your side deck. So, you know, if your opponent's overloaded with traps, just throw in 1 or 2. It doesn't really matter. I rarely use these, but I have before, and it's come in handy. It negates the effects of other trap cards that are activated on the field. It's actually really handy. And, I did a tag team tournament not too long ago with my buddy, Michael, and he ran Raccoons. Raccoons with this, it breaks the game. It really does. I mean, UAs are really good, and next week they're coming out with UA Dunker or whatever, and another UA card. So that's going to, you know, increase this deck and make it even more OP. So guys, I hope you liked my second deck video. Please enjoy, comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.